that and like our post production too.
Okay, sweet. So, all right,
Yeah,
we're on air then. We're on air.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. So, hey everyone out there. Welcome to what I think is the first edition of a podcast.
Are we calling this RockBottom? Is that the name that we're going with?
We can change it always later.
Let's go with RockBottom. I like it.
Okay. Yeah. Because that was the
that was the prototype name
for the cover album. Yeah.
Yeah, RockBottom. Let's go with RockBottom.
RockBottom. All right. So we were trying to make this kind of music base to start off.
Yeah. I think the main goal was to just discuss everything and anything music, and then throw in like random stories about like crap that's happened to us or whatever.
Or because we got screen sharing on here, eh? You know, eventually.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, right now this is in beta stages. Like, come on, man.
Beta stage. It works though.
It works. It totally works. Today's intro topic is songs that should not be covered under any circumstances. Then I think we're going to lead into songs that are impossible to cover.
and
then just go from there.
Yeah, all right.
So, like I said earlier when we were off air, when we came up with this idea for this show, all I could think of was every 16-year-old kid lip-syncing Rap God in the mirror. Like,
yeah, I think I still do that.
I mean, a lot of people do, yeah. It's iconic, but not in the way you'd think.
Yeah.
But other songs that should not be covered because they are pure perfection. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah, that.
What are you doing? If you're covering Bohemian Rhapsody, something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like, I did it in karaoke when I was a kid, so because my voice could actually hit Freddie Mercury's high notes. But like, if your voice can't do it, don't bother.
Well, he's got like 6 octave ranges, doesn't he?
I don't know. Dude, I'm not a music scientist. I don't know this crap, but...
well, no, I think the average person has like 2 octave ranges, and like, yeah, he has like 6 or 8 or something.
Yeah, but the guy, like, unless your voice... Like, Adam Lambert, realistically, is the only one who should be covering Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, but would that actually sound good, though?
He actually has more range than Freddie Mercury, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I don't think he'd have a lot of lower octaves.
No, he wouldn't. Like, he wouldn't be able to go as like Freddie Mercury does in Killer Queen, right? Where he goes like really low. Rush. Oh. Don't go near any of it.
No.
I mean, I can sort of keep in line with the rhythm when I sing it myself. Would I record myself doing it? No. It's a really bad idea. Just listen to that guy. Like Geddy Lee. The vocals are so high-pitched in some areas that you can't even... You think he's a chick, okay?
Oh, man. Right, song I want to bring up just on that conversation, just because... Do you remember when Weezer covered Africa?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no.
And there were such mixed opinions on that. Like,
I mean, I don't mind it, but the original can never be replaced.
Yeah, that's true. But more specifically, like, what happened to Weezer? Like,
okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Their version of "Take on Me," dude, they nailed it. They actually did it better than the original.
I will have to agree on that, like...
Because, like, Take On Me is, like, such a cheesy song that...
And the music video just adds to it.
Yeah. I think Weird Al was featured in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, the one with the drawings and they're like going into the
Yeah,
newspaper
I
or something.
think he was featured in that music video. Like
Yeah,
he was a cameo or something. And parodies, that's a whole nother, that's hilarious. I
yeah.
mean,
I
there's
think
nobody that does parodies like Weird Al.
I think when it comes to covers like parodies, yeah, they're a whole nother subset of things.
I mean, yeah, we could do a whole nother show on that. We could do like a Weird Al special.
Just no, even just a cover special, even like
I
good
mean,
covers.
yeah, like good covers, right?
Yeah, this is the
But
bad covers.
this is, well, I think we could touch on a little bit of the good covers, but we could go more in depth on maybe episode 2
Yeah, yeah.
if we get that far. It depends on how many people actually like us.
Hey, man, it's all. So, speaking of being 16 and singing rap God in front of the mirror, uh,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I remember like what was it? I used to post like YouTube videos, right?
Oh,
Just like
don't you still? I mean, really?
relatively, I'm trying different things, but I used to. I literally,
Wow.
I just take a bunch of images and I just like hit all the presets and I just post it on YouTube. And like,
Wow.
I'd actually get like 1,000 views maybe on these things.
The beginnings of Rusty Cherkov's YouTube career.
But like, I think it's all about putting stuff out there. Like,
Like, dude, seriously, that's just hilarious.
I don't think you can delete videos on YouTube anymore, so they're all just
Well,
unlisted. So one day we're just gonna have to crack them open.
or like the fans will just go and find them. Like,
Oh,
if
man.
we actually get any fans, like we're getting ahead of
Listen,
ourselves.
listen. I assume for just a few months it's just gonna be two idiots talking in front of like
Nothing.
nothing.
Cricket noise.
I think that's why it's good to have a good social life. So we
Neither of us have that. Well,
like
I do, but you.
I have a mixed bag. I have a mixed
Yeah,
bag. Like
yeah.
I have a limited social life.
Same here. Like there are weeks where I don't even get out of the house. It sucks.
Oh man.
My biggest fear is actually being 30 and living in my parents' basement.
Oh wait, what? You're not already there?
I'm 21, so no.
No. I just
I'm the
assumed.
same. We're the same age, so
Well, no, I'm a year younger than you.
yeah. But I mean, ballpark, right? I mean,
Ballpark. 20 some.
yeah, we're like the. Oh my god, like I, s- I still remember. Okay, you know, the grad retreat, right? Like,
Yeah, no.
because for the viewers at home, we went to high school together.
Yeah.
Kind of,
But
if you could call it together, because we were in homeschool.
yes.
So
And just another thing for any fun. Homeschooling doesn't mean no social life.
no, it
Like
doesn't.
if anything
It's
we had a crazier high school experience.
oh man, my one liner for that is gotta love it when high school is actually more drama than theater class that you take extracurricularly. Like, you know what I mean?
Did they have a drama class?
I took, yeah, they did, but I had to go, like, I had to subcontract to get it. The funny thing was, I actually wrote and co-produced a play out of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Well,
anyway, back on topic.
back on topic. So
Um,
I think just on the topic of high school and what's the classic high school band? You got Blink 182, right?
oh, totally,
I don't
dude.
think I've ever seen a Blink 182 cover, or at least a good one.
Well,
Like
I mean,
published like
not
widespread.
to, what, and you know what I don't like? They're so underrepresented. The only song anyone ever remembers by Blink is All the Small Things.
Well, no,
And it's like,
what's my age again was pretty popular in the day too.
yeah, but now?
I think it might have been because Tom DeLonge left, but
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they kind of like
Was
most
that the
people.
guy with the really cringy, girly 10-year-old voice?
Yeah, like with all songs, he was like, yeah. He just put the like Y in front of everything. Like
It made it so unique.
like
Like,
like you listen to some of his songs today, like I can't remember the other band he's in. I can't
as
remember,
long as,
but his voice is way lower, right?
yeah.
You can't blame. They're like 40 now, right? All these
Well,
guys.
yeah, and yet they still rant like they're teenagers. It's hilarious. Like, I'm like, at some point the youth is gonna run out. It's just it's like Justin Bieber when he was a kid. It's like, okay, at some point this guy's got to hit puberty. Like, I'm just waiting for that day, and it finally.
Well,
happened.
I think he kind of purposely did that voice, like,
Oh my god, that was cringy. Like, dude. Okay, this is probably gonna get me blacklisted from like any like event with teenage fangirls. But One Direction is basically a ripoff of the Beatles.
Oh yeah, totally.
I swear to God,
the Beatles, the original boy band.
Yeah, but they actually did it well. One Direction is just, I'm gonna puke. Like,
well, like, okay. Guilty pleasure moment. They're like maybe their first album, like their first big one. But there's like some good rhythms. I'm not saying lyrically.
It's okay. Yeah, lyrically it sucked.
Yeah, like, it's like
where's your creativity? Like, what did you do? Like, just type the lyrics into Wikipedia or like whatever.
I actually want to see some lyrics. I want to read them out. See how much they sound without the rhythm.
Oh my god, that would be bad. Like, yeah. I mean, what, you're googling it?
I'm googling. I'm finding a song. I wanna read the lyrics.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
All right. Back to Blink-182 for a sec.
These guys, they're the quintessential punk band.
Yeah.
At this point, like, I mean, Green Day is Green Day. There's no comparison to Blink versus Green Day. It's not a thing.
Well, they're kind of like different levels. Because like as much as Blink always was like identified as pop punk, they felt more like this sort of post punk, I guess.
I feel like Blink is more raw. Like, it's more raw and unrefined.
Yeah. Well,
like there's more angst.
I think with Green Day, there was a lot of like poppy rhythms, like sort of chord progressions.
Most underrated Green Day song ever. What's her name? Friggin' right. Like
that is true.
That's true. You can't deny it.
Which album was that from?
American Idiot, I think.
Yeah. That was a good one. I think that's when they sort of peaked, maybe.
Yeah, and then now they're like, have you heard the new one, like Revolution Radio or whatever it's called?
I heard a bit of it, but
it's okay. But I mean, at this point, their fame is starting to peter out.
It is mainly because like all these guys are like
40,
50 now, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Blink is now going less irate teenager and more deadbeat dad.
Well, like, here's the thing. I just, like, Mark Hoppus, right? He's a great musician. I don't mind, like, have you heard of the Simple Creatures album he did with, who is it?
No.
He did it with, like, the singer from All American Rejects. They made, like, a experimental album or something.
I'm not really a punk guy. Like,
well, like,
Blink is like...
It's not even punk. It's like, they call it trash pop or something.
Oh my god. You ever notice that there's like so much bridging of genres? Even country music doesn't sound like country music anymore.
Probably why I don't like it.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna quote a line from, ironically, the Dixie Chicks, but I'm gonna quote a line.
All right.
It's now it's escaping me. Oh wait, we listen to the radio to hear what's cooking, but the music ain't got no soul. They sound tired, but they don't sound haggard. They got money, but they don't have cash. They got Junior, but they don't have Hank. See what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of see what you mean.
Like that's all referencing like the Godfather of country music. Like, and then you listen to stuff like Old Town Road. Who came up with that?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Actually, no. It was this guy, Little Nas.
Oh yeah, because
Billy Ray Cyrus did.
He wasn't even involved in it, wasn't he?
No. and like Billy Ray Cyrus just wrote some lyrics, stuck it on the end, and hoped to get popularity again.
Well, you only ever hear him in the start of the song because he like.
Actually, no. It's towards the end too. Oh, if you listen to the whole thing.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, it's cringy. I mean, it's a good rap, but it's not country. I wouldn't call it country. That isn't country. Hey, back to covers though. Something that's totally weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose a question for you and the viewers.
Yeah.
Would Milli Vanilli be considered a cover band since all they ever did was lip sync? Like, seriously, it was a bunch of ghost artists who didn't want the fame, and it was a bunch of guys who, like, lip synced their songs for them. It's like, I mean,
is Gorillaz a cover band? Hey man,
I don't know, but I mean, but back to that again. You know, best cover I've ever heard, and they actually made it better. Bare Naked Ladies did "Lovers in a Dangerous Time," and it was good. Like they perfected the original because there was like cello in there.
I think Bare Naked Ladies was always good at that, like not changing the genre of a song, but also I think
they did a blue. My parents hate the one cover that I really actually enjoy that Bare Naked Ladies did was "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins, done as a bluegrass song. It was so weird, but the banjo actually fits. I don't know why. I just think it sounds good.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to get audio sharing on this. So you can,
or like we'll post links in the comments or something. Yeah. We'll figure it out. But
we'll figure it out.
Oh man, that leads into a funny story actually.
Yeah.
Back when we were in high school, right, or just out of high school actually.
Oh yeah.
I used Bare Naked Ladies, "Blame It on Me" as a pickup line. Yeah, and you're gonna laugh at this, but you know who it was for?
I know. I probably know.
No, you know.
I do know.
It wasn't who you thought it was.
Oh.
It wasn't the two that must not be named.
Oh, yeah.
Ironically, I think it was your ex.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Everyone was trying to steal her. Literally.
I tried, and no, like this was long after that ended horribly. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, nice girl, you know, give it a try. No, never date in high school.
Just
the moral of the story here:
don't date kids
until you've at least hit grade 12. And even then, it's probably a bad idea. Yeah. You heard it here first.
I remember being younger and like, did your parents do that right? Where they were like,
you're not allowed to date till you're like 13.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No, for me, I think they started off as 16.
Like, yeah, and how many of us actually listened to that?
No.
Like seriously, your parents say, okay, don't even think about romance until you're 13.
I think that applies
Excuse
to a
me?
lot of things too.
Yeah.
And it's weird because
But how many of us actually listen to that? Let's be honest here.
well, like in a way, I don't see what that's gonna do for like a kid, right? You're building it up to be some like big special thing when really like dating isn't. It's not that big of a deal.
It's not.
Like you
And
see so
quite
many kids
frankly,
like what is it, like 2 months in and
they're like tweeting like random photos and like the whole hearts in the messages and
can I
crap.
talk? I need to talk about this for a sec, just because.
Oh God, here we go.
I hate those couples that like you've got the super long like super cheesy like posts on social media.
Oh my
Like
God.
you see this where it's like
it's
my
like
favorite.
a novel.
It's
right. It's like a novel.
And then it's like happy 1 year, and it's like, oh great, like
oh great, you've been
couldn't
dating
you just
1 year.
told them that?
Couldn't you just have like I don't know, romantic dinner with a glass of wine, depending on your age? But you know, couldn't you just have yeah, or sparkling champagne or whatever they use on New Year's Eve for kids?
Yeah, whatever.
But I mean, like, anyway, that also leads into another interesting topic.
Yeah.
Perfect love song.
Perfect love song.
Chasing Cars. Yeah. No, bar none. Period. End of conversation.
Okay, like, well then let's just talk about some of the best then, I think.
Okay, best love songs.
Well, like, what in what context, right? Because
if I'm gonna be honest, a master of writing love songs is Elton John. There's no, like, dude, your song, you know very well my history with that one.
But like I said, a lot of these songs are like it's what I say, like happy love, in love songs. But like classify like lamenting songs as love songs too.
Those are more breakup songs. I mean, then you go to like there's breakup songs, and the best breakup song of all time you actually introduced me to. Blink-182, Dysentery Gary.
I think it's dysentery. Dysentery?
No, it's dysentery. It's a medical term. Considering that the album was named Enema of the State or something like that, Enema of the State.
Enema. Which is weird on its own. Because in Enema, it's like when you shoot water up your...
Don't even do that. Dude, this is a family show.
Sponsored by some family company.
Whatever. If we ever get sponsors.
No, this will just be a crappy show, but do you remember on TV all those commercials you'd hear at the end? It'd just be like a family company. Okay. Like they had to remind you that
S.C. Johnson, a family
company.
That's like a meat packing thing.
Really?
Or like a.
I seem to remember it was something else.
No, it was pharmaceuticals. No.
Really?
It was pharmaceuticals, ironically.
Hang on. I want to Google this just to make sure.
It
just sounds weird. It's like, oh, it's a family company. Oh, what do we do for the family? We give them drugs.
Yeah, like, all right. So we're gonna load your kid up on cough syrup.
A family company.
Is great. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like a skincare brand.
Oh my god! Cosmetics and cosmetics. No, seriously. Everything wrong with the '80s. The hairspray and the LSD.
The hair. Well, like that's a whole nother thing too. Okay. I feel like even if they don't admit it, everyone's parents did drugs. A lot of them did.
Well, I mean, and it like realistically, you couldn't you can't avoid it. You can avoid it now. You couldn't back then. I mean, you could, but it's very hard.
No, I think there's a problem with outright trying to like avoid these things, you know? Like.
Well, anyway, this is a music show.
Music show for now.
For now.
Whatever we want, man. Whatever we want.
But I mean, well, I think it's more how life relates to music that's better.
I think our life relates to.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can't have Well, but anyway, back to the whole love songs thing.
Love songs.
Stairway to Heaven, does that count or not?
If Stairway to Heaven's count, to Heaven counts, I think
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. I think all of that counts.
Well, I mean,
It
says it right in the chorus. And I would do anything for love.
For love.
Exactly.
Well, like, okay, so here's the line. It crosses from a song that's about love to a love song, right? Like, where's that?
Where is that line?
Yeah. How do you make that leap?
That's a tough question, really. Like, honestly, that's a tough question because there's songs that are about love, like, oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm struggling to find examples here because would Pursuit of Happiness count?
Yeah.
That one song, I'm an adult now.
Yeah. Or like what I would say most Coldplay songs.
Yeah, they're about love, but they're not actual love songs.
Yeah, they're not actually love songs.
Like I don't know why, but I get this really peace, love, and granola vibe from Coldplay.
I think Coldplay is just like...
It's like the band for modern day hippies.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like Neo 70s, Neo 80s.
That was 60s, but yeah.
Well, no, I think the 70s was more the peace age. Like 60s were hardcore drugs, but 70s were like less intense drugs.
No. 70s was stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Oh, yeah, that one.
And then the 60s were like the Magical Mystery Tour with a whole lot of shrooms and weird stuff.
If you think about that, most of modern music has come to fruition because of drugs.
I know. Like, I mean, Stairway to Heaven was written about a guy who did heroin. And she's buying the stairway to heaven.
Like that. Like most people probably don't know that.
I know, exactly. It's like it was written about a guy who did heroin. Or something to that effect. And then you look at stuff like, I don't know, Nowhere Man by the Beatles or The Fool on the Hill. But, like, it's weird. Because
I think songs kind of, their meaning changes as the culture changes in a weird way.
Oh, yeah. Perfect example of that, actually. The song by Foreigner, I Want to Know What Love Is. Like, everybody knows that.
Everyone.
Like, it's the stereotypical 80s love song jam.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Now, Foreigner actually released a video of it where, like, I Want to Know What Love Is in sort of a more peace vibe and, like, helping people vibe. Like, he was at a children's hospital.
Huh?
So, the song meaning changes completely. Like, I want to know what love is. Right? Like,
yeah.
It's not okay to, like, boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl. It's not that anymore.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I wish it were that simple.
Yeah.
Like, no more, like, as Pursuit of Happiness said in what was it? I'm an adult now. No more boy meets girl, boy loses girl. More like man tries to understand what the heck went wrong.
I think that's
that's been us
in a movie once. It was like, boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl again, boy loses girl again.
Oh man, but like seriously, it's like whoever said love was simple is a liar.
Has not been in love.
Exactly. Like, oh my god.
Well,
the drama and complication that is involved. No wonder people write music about it.
Like,
no wonder Adele is so famous.
No wonder One Direction is famous. Speaking of that, like,
oh my god. Hey, Adele was actually good.
Well, do you think modern Adele is good?
I can take or leave it. It's kind of like what would have happened had the Beatles done a reunion if none of them got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, or it's like the Rolling Stones is now.
I think there's another thing, just on the topic of the covers and everything.
Yeah.
I have a big problem with bands that were like, and it's not always a problem. Sometimes it can be good. Like in the case of Blink, like revitalizing himself, because like Mark's the only original.
Yeah.
But like, there's tons of these bands that were like popular in like the 80s and 90s, right?
And they're trying to bring themselves back. Like, look at
no, it's just like they haven't like made an album in forever, and then all of a sudden it's like, here's an album. Like
that's U2. That's like U2.
Yeah, U2 put out even like Aerosmith did something in 2012.
No. Steven Tyler did a country album.
Oh,
it went about as well as you think. It's like total flop.
Well, I mean, by then, like, what's your core audience? Because if people are making music today, they're trying to make music for today, right?
Yeah, and usually they suck at it. Like, old bands just don't, like, I mean, Rush did that in, like, 2012.
Yeah.
They brought out a new album called Caravan. It wasn't bad. It just, you could tell they were getting older. I mean, it's my least favorite of all their albums.
Well, like, how do you, just in your opinion, I don't know, but like,
how do I judge an album?
No, how do you properly like make a new album for a new age of music listeners?
Well, what you don't do is focus groups. That's just like the cheap way out. And like, if you're gonna do it for modern times, go to what makes music great. You know?
Yeah.
Try to relate to people. Don't just,
Yeah, I get you.
Like with Blink-182, California was a kick butt album. Successfully revitalized Blink.
Yeah, like I don't think anyone remembers the albums in between there.
No, like Dude Ranch or like stuff like that. No, nobody remembers that. They only remember All the Small Things and California because it's recent.
Yeah. I know I Miss You from the self-titled album. Some people know that one.
Okay. I don't, personally, actually. But then again, if you're going by...
It was like their soft-ish song, kind of.
Okay. So, like, every band does, like, a love song. Every band does a Christmas song. Every band does a slow dance.
Yeah. It's like one of those, like, like love songs, but you don't really know what it's about. Like,
dude, I don't know if you remember these guys from like the mid 2000s, like Hinder.
Oh man,
Better Than Me.
Oh,
dude, I had that crap on repeat.
It's probably the only song you had on repeat.
One of the few. The reason I had it on repeat, well, you obviously know. That, yeah, we won't bore the fans with the description of my pitiful high school career.
Dude. Oh.
Okay, it wasn't pitiful, it just emotionally sucked.
Blink actually, they put out a new single.
Oh god, is it Blame It On My Youth?
No, it's not that one.
Because that one sucks. Like, I hate it.
Well, actually, which I was going to show you, some guy did like a Tom-style cover of it, and
it's not bad.
It's not bad. Like if you speed it up a bit, like that's another thing too with the whole like California albums that like I like most of the songs in there, but
dude,
it feels like it's a different band. You know what I'm talking about?
It's not the same exactly.
If I sped all these songs up, I'd be like, yeah, this is Blink.
But they slowed it down. It's like, okay, it's like comparing Bare Naked Ladies now to Bare Naked Ladies when it was in the 90s with Stephen Page.
But you gotta admit, they had like a natural progression, right?
Like, yeah, Blink just didn't. Like, they faded into obscurity and then popped back up again.
Like, let me list the first three albums before like their big hit. So they had
Yeah.
Cheshire Cat, which like
Okay.
that entire album, like I listened
It
to
was
these,
like a whole bunch of EPs in like or whatever.
and they all sounded the same. Because like with Tom, like he had like you can tell he used like the same riff.
And he
Like
has the voice, right? That
yeah,
iconic weird trill.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Sometimes I join.
yeah, like that weird lilt.
So like for most of these songs, like you listen to like one song and you get them all.
Yeah. It's
If you
kind of
if you never listen to one old Link song, listen to like "Does My Breath Smell" or "Toast and Bananas." Those are generally like
worst. Okay, you want to talk band that sounds the same no matter what they do? It doesn't matter what the lyrics is.
like today.
Yeah, you know what it is?
What is
Dropkick Murphys.
it? Dropkick Murphys. I don't think I've ever heard of those guys.
Basically, okay, think of like hardcore metal mixed with Irish folk.
Oh,
Like, yeah, it's
oh,
awesome, but at the same time, after hearing song after song after song, it's like this is boring. Where's the progression? Where's the change? Where's the, you know?
no progression.
Oh man. Or Black Eyed Peas.
Oh.
They sat like.
I remember actually. I thought they stopped making music in like 2004.
Yeah, but they
And then,
didn't.
and then like I look, I'm on like Spotify or whatever. I open it up and it's like new
Okay,
music, and then there's like the Black Eyed Peas, you know?
yeah, like the energy never dies. That was their last decent album.
And when was that?
Like '08, maybe.
And that was a long time ago.
I don't know. And like they all like Will I Am, Fergie, they all just fade into obscurity
Oh man.
immediately. After that album was released, it's like somebody flipped a switch.
Oh.
Like, and I know
I think it was because they kind of like tried to do like
mainstream
independent things.
Oh,
No, like
right, okay.
like
Oh,
Will I
yeah.
Am and Fergie, like
They tried to be independent and then they bombed.
Their songs just sucked.
Okay, you know what's worse?
What?
And this is a travesty to me.
Yeah.
The Northern Pikes.
Ooh.
Nobody remembers those guys.
Did they make something recently? Like I feel like they'd be one of those bands.
They did in like 2005 maybe, but nobody listened to it. It like totally
Oh
bombed.
no, they actually made a 2019 album. They made one in 2016 too.
See, exactly. They're
But
obscure.
most of them are just like
What?
They just have like no place.
I know. Like, I mean, you know, okay. The Northern Pikes, though, in the 90s, they kicked butt. In the 80s,
Oh yeah,
they kicked butt. Like, Teenland and Things I Do for Money, and like, She Ain't Pretty.
Cool. That was a good one too.
Oh man, Place That's Insane, another good one.
Yeah.
I find myself listening to that one a lot lately.
I feel like it was one of those bands where like it almost defined movies too. Like you always put it in a movie. Like,
yeah. You know, I learned something too, eh?
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody initially bombed. Did you know that?
Yeah, it actually. No company wanted to record it either because they were like.
And you know what the reason was?
Why?
It like nobody thought it would catch on, and then I think it was Mike Myers who had the brilliant idea. Hey, let's put this with like 3 guys with mullets driving around in an AMC Pacer. Like Wayne's World, baby.
Dude, like I feel like everyone knows what Wayne's World is, but unless you've seen it in like the last 5 years, like you just don't remember what it's about.
All I know is it's like a bunch of headbangers, Bohemian Rhapsody, and a clapped out AMC Pacer.
All I remember is I think it's the starting scene where it's like Wayne, his girlfriend comes, and he's like, "Oh no, it's my ex." And he's like, "I bought you a gun rack for your birthday." And he's like, "We broke up 3 years ago or something."
How does that work?
I don't know. No, oh no, but it was like that was like his ex-girlfriend was still obsessed with him, and like they just broke up. And it
Speaking of,
like who gives?
like
Yeah,
who does that? I mean, I did.
Americans.
You know what I did actually? Funny enough,
Yeah.
um, I got a girlfriend a
Oh,
gift.
wow.
A girlfriend. I'm not gonna say her name because if she listens to this, I'm probably gonna hear from it.
Let's call her I don't know, Betsy.
Let's not use names. I got a girlfriend a gift for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And my parents are like, "Oh, this is gonna be great! Like big, freaking hand carved statue out of stone, right?" She gets it in the mail and says nothing. It's like,
I mean, she left you the week after.
no, she literally left me the week. Yeah, she did actually.
Oh wow. Okay.
It
I feel bad for
sucks.
laughing.
No.
Uh,
And the worst part was, you know her. She was religious,
yeah, that one. Yeah.
and the statue actually had religious significance,
All right.
as you know, Catholic people, right?
Yeah.
It totally bombed, and like within the next, I don't know, week or month or I don't know, I lose track of time.
Well, everything kind of went
It
down.
happened within the span of 6 months, but it felt like 6 years.
All right. If we get any long-term viewers, I'll just I'll put a little note in that we'll get to that.
We'll get to that event.
We'll
We'll
get
get
to
to that
that.
whole saga.
That's like a whole episode there.
That's it. That is an episode. Like really, what? I think we've been at this for like an hour already.
No, like yeah,
Like
we got
47 minutes.
47 minutes.
This is easier than I thought.
Okay, so
Like I thought we'd run out of crap to talk about, but nope.
it's gonna be different every week. Okay, so I want to talk one last thing just on the covers of Blink 182. So I'm not sure if you don't listen to too much punk music, but
well, no.
something that always gets me is genre covers of songs.
Right. Okay.
Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like someone will
mean,
take a song from like the 80s and like add like thrash punk to it or something.
I mean, Disturbed did that with Land of Confusion by Genesis.
Eh.
And The Sound of Silence.
The Sound of...
No, seriously, they covered Simon and Garfunkel, and it is badass.
This, what, Disturbed did it?
Yeah, look it up. It's like, he goes really deep and low, and it sounds like... like, dude... I can't imitate him myself, but he's like, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." Like, yeah,
like that's the country right there.
Actually, no, it's not country. It's more.
I know.
He's got an orchestra behind. No, but he's got an orchestra behind him.
Oh, Guns N' Roses style.
Pretty much. Hey, Guns N' Roses is awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not denying that.
But funny enough, and like I always tell this to people, most of the artists I like are dead, so or have faded long into obscurity.
Yeah.
I think one of them even became a monk.
Ooh.
And left society behind. Or Elton John, he's retiring finally. Like the Queen of England is retiring.
On that note, are there like any like old bands that like had main singer changes? Like,
I'm trying to think.
I know Rush.
I know Rush ixnayed their first drummer.
Good on them, because
wow. Okay, you go from like this one guy, I forget his name, but you go from him with like average rock band drummer, right? Then you go to Neil Peart. And this guy, best drummer in the world by far, even though he's in his 60s. I don't care. Like, nobody can beat the guy. Because every single drum line on Rush has minute changes in every song.
Every song. I'll never forget what Tom Sawyer. Oh
yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, exactly.
Like there's this part right before the bridge where it's 7/3.
Yeah,
like,
it's really weird,
and it messes you off. But like
and
they take that through the whole bridge.
Even as a listener, it's like, whoa, this guy can drum. Like, if he's constantly making rhythm changes mid thing, you know,
like it feels like they just will add a bar of a different sign signature. They'll just like throw it in somewhere.
Like it's kind of like it's kind of like the Italians did. It's like so haphazard, you know.
But it makes so much sense.
Like you like it makes sense, but it seems so random. It's organized chaos.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe stuff like, I don't know, 2112.
Oh.
That whole overture is organized chaos.
Organized chaos. Okay, well, before we go on too long,
we should probably end the show.
Yeah. But yeah, easier than you thought, right?
Yeah, it's like we could go on for hours.
That's why you gotta prioritize every episode.
And we will.
And we will.
Future episodes of RockBottom.